mean, it can handle it. Quit vlogging me. You ready to drive?
Yeah.
And he's gonna be driving my car, and I think that's it. That's gonna be pretty interesting. We're gonna give you guys some driving impressions. So check his channel out if you want to see his impression of my car. All right, that was a smooth start. And the only thing I would say is that the shifter's a little notchy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if yours is, but like one thing that I notice about this car is the especially like first and second, it's just, I don't know. All right guys, here we go.
You nervous?
Should I say my prayer right now or what?
Should be okay.
No, I'm just kidding. It's
like
so weird. I'm sorry. It's so weird being here.
Yeah.
Like in the passenger seat with you at the wheel.
I like how thick the steering wheel is.
Yeah,
I like it a lot better.
Yeah. It's so weird being in this. I can't even remember the last time I was in this seat. And you can start your video at any time. I'm gonna do behind the scenes anyways.
I like that sound that it makes, the turbo.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't have that, so
yeah.
That's one big difference right away. We'll see if it makes a big difference with the actual performance driving it.
Mm-hmm.
Clutch pedal's a little squeaky though.
Yeah, I haven't.
Gotta put some lube or something.
I know, I need some oil on it. When it's, especially without the radio on, it's like...
It's weird, it feels like the power kind of sneaks up on you a little bit with the turbo. I'm not used to that. It's kind of a weird feeling at first.
Like the turbo lag isn't that bad, but there's a turbo and there's a little bit of lag versus not having a turbo at all, I guess.
And it does make a really cool swoosh sound. Yeah. Which is pretty nice.
The air intake helps with that too. Yeah. When I put that on, I noticed big acceleration. But was that a brake test?
Yeah, I think my brakes are a little bit more firm.
Really?
Yeah, this feels a little.
I might need new brakes soon.
Yeah, that might be it. But yeah, I like it so far. Yeah, my brakes are definitely a little bit more touchy.
Yeah.
But I just changed them recently, so that might be it.
Yeah, I mean mine are from when I bought it, so it has at least 15 or so thousand miles on them, if not more.
Another thing that his car has that mine doesn't is the oil temperature gauge. Mine just has that MPG gauge that just flops back and forth. I complained about it in one video and everyone's like, oh, it's classic BMW, you should love that. But honestly, I would much rather have something like coolant temperature or oil temperature. That makes a lot more sense to me. Because
at least oil temperature helps you have an idea of maybe if the engine's running hot. I mean, the oil temperature doesn't really tell you that story, but still, it's better than MPG thing flopping around.
Plus, you've got the average MPG right in the center, so it's kind of redundant having both of those gauges.
Right.
We're in second gear right now.
Yep.
I'm making him nervous on these turns.
No, I mean, it can handle it.
This thing definitely pulls a lot harder than mine.
Yeah. Especially in the higher RPMs, like, if you want, you can keep it in third. You know, you'll have a little bit more power, you know, keeping the RPM just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, because max torque is fairly low, but you'll feel it.
Yeah, I like this a lot. Mine feels slow actually compared to this.
Turbo. Yeah. Did you go into fifth?
Yeah. I think yours are a little bit closer than mine.
Yeah. I feel good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I turned off the first level of traction control, which allows you to spin a little bit, but won't let you crash as easily, essentially. I never turn it fully off because that's just asking for problems. But if you're in first and you try to floor it, it'll just spin or it'll cut power. So it has enough power to the rear wheels that if you do that, it's either not going to go anywhere, or you're just going to burn out. You know, at least burn one wheel, because no locking diff in here. But
definitely don't drive it like this on a daily basis. Do you?
I mean, I don't kill it daily, but you know, once a week or so I'll get on it.
Yeah. What kind of MPG do you get?
I mean, it's honestly in the 20s, so
23.
Yeah.
That's actually better than what I get in mine.
I drive like a grandpa, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You don't have to hold it.
What?
You held the butt. I mean.
Oh, on mine you do.
That's fine.
If you just press it, all this stuff will stay on for like 10
Really?
minutes. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Good job. You didn't crash it. And it's so weird being in the passenger seat of, like, you can feel the power differently, you know, you're not controlling it. Yeah. So it's more of like a raw feel of the car as opposed to knowing what it's gonna do. So good work. Fun?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun for me. It wasn't that scary.